Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is one of the very rare occasions my husband is home from work. I've said this in many videos that my husband is a trucker, so in our current situation, his job is very much on demand and one of those life-sustaining kind of things. So on his day off, because he's maxed out his hours and by law has to have a day off, we're going to trek into one of our Dollar Trees that are open to see if we cannot find the things that we need to make homemade hand sanitizer and masks. Because of the extended stay-in-place order that our president has put into place till April 30th, the demand on truckers is going to be even more intense. And the people and things that my husband has to have come in contact with can be pretty scary and sketchy. And he has to deal with a lot of paperwork and a lot of people. So he really feels that he should have hand sanitizer and a mask and some gloves, which I don't blame him in the least bit, to be safe, because he does have to come home to all of us. So we're going to go out and see what we can do. Maybe we won't even have to make hand sanitizer. We haven't seen that stuff in over a month. I don't think anybody has. We cannot find it anywhere. So, or masks. So we're going to see if we can't come up with some stuff to do on our own. And I just thought I would invite you guys along for the ride, because we feel like this is very, 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 very necessary. Plus, in like almost 30 days, I've only been out of the house like twice. So I told him, even if we don't go to the Dollar Tree, like say it is closed, this one that was open, closed, or whatever, just to go for a ride. We don't have to go anywhere. We don't have to stop. Just to go for a ride would be nice, because the walls are coming in a little bit. But we are trying to obey the law of the land right now by staying home, only going out when it's necessary. And him and I feel like this is very necessary because of what's coming for the future for him and the type of work that he does. So that is what we're doing, and we thought we would just take you along to see what we can find, and hopefully we'll be able to find the things that we need to be able to give him a little bit more peace being out there and doing what he's got to do. So, big bumps. Railroad. So here we go. Okay guys, that was a pretty successful trip into the Dollar Tree. We pretty much found everything that we were looking for, but I don't know if you guys noticed in the video that the aisles were packed with people who worked there. They were stocking today, and I think that is the reason that we found what we found, because usually it was pretty bare in there. So we chose the right time to go, so that was such a blessing from God. So we pretty much got everything we needed and got right out And I'm going to go home and share this haul with you. And I'm also going to show you how I'm making a homemade mask for my husband and hand sanitizer for him to take on the road with him. We cannot find masks anywhere, and we cannot find, you know, regular hand sanitizer. And those things are very, very important for the kind of work that he's doing at the moment. Plus, I was shocked to find the Lysol wipes that kill viruses and bacteria. Those are going to be great for his truck to be able to wipe down his steering wheel and even his clipboards, things that are handed to him, so forth and so on. So that was a necessity. And we even found medical gloves. So I was really, really shocked. So I'm going to quit blabbing. I'm going to head home. I will haul the few little things that we picked up to show you more in depth what we got, and I will quickly make a homemade mask and some hand sanitizer that we feel are very important for this time. So let's head home and get this done. Okay guys, I'm home. So very quickly, you guys just saw some of the things that I picked up. I just wanted to show you more in depth. You get 2 bandanas for $1. So there's 4 in my family. So we picked up 2 packs. So I can make each one their own mask. Right now with the crazy weather, we're dealing with ants. So we picked up some ant traps, which also I think is a great price because you get 2 in here for $1. So that's 4 traps for $2. My husband also picked up this mosquito repellent coils to put on our porches because we're in the springtime and in Pennsylvania it rains so much, and that's why we have ants. And then the puddles, we get mosquitoes in the puddles that gather everywhere. So those are for our back porches. These I thought were a fantastic find at the DT. I really didn't think I was going to find these. This is why I showed you the plastic rubber gloves that you use for like house cleaning. If you're like going to clean a toilet in a pinch, those will work. They're bright yellow and a little like very obvious, but seriously, if you needed gloves and you couldn't find them, those would be great. The DT had vinyl gloves, and there's 10 of these in here, and that is like a great deal. They're like the kind of gloves that you see at the hospitals that doctors use. So we stocked up on these. Some for my car and some for my husband's car and his truck, because I'm sure these will sell out very fast. But like I said in the clip before this, they were stocking. So I'm sure these will go very fast. But these are a fantastic find if you can find them at your DT. 10 of them for $1. And they're, of course, they're disposable. So every time you go into a store or go somewhere, you wear a pair, you pitch them, and then you have more in your car. This is something I stocked up on because we have not been able to find this stuff for about 4 weeks, which is the Clorox disinfecting wipes that kills 99.9% of viruses and bacteria. These ones are lemon scented. I would like to read the back real quick to even see. It says kills staph, Mars, salmonella, strep, flu, all that good stuff. So this is awesome. And then on the back, the very first thing it says back here, human coronavirus. Says right on the package. So these will kill it. Like I said, we have not been able to find anything like this for weeks. So to find this, I was like, oh my God. She had just put the box out. I was like grabbing at them as she was putting them on the shelf. So we picked up quite a few of these. These are so great for my husband to put in his truck. Anytime somebody hands him something, he can wipe it down, his steering wheel, all of that stuff. So we got I think I got 6 of them. Some to keep in his truck, some to keep on the house, and some to keep in my car. So if you can find these are great. And there's 15 wet wipes in each pack. So 15 wet wipes for $1 I don't think is a bad price, especially when you can't find that stuff anywhere. This also I thought was great. This is, which is a name brand cured alcohol prep pads. Now I know what these are used for. They wipe, like if you're going to get your blood drawn or something like that, they'll wipe in here and then they'll do their needle. In a pinch, though, if you can't find gloves, if you can't find hand sanitizer, which we have not been able to find hand sanitizer since this first hit. We have not been able to find anything like this or hand sanitizer for a very long time, or masks. These are great in a pinch, and there's 100 of these. So like if you would keep these in your car, and look, I'll even show you what they come in. They look just like the kind that you would get from the hospital. See how they're these little tiny packs? If you would keep these in your car, if you have to go to Walmart, whatever, for your groceries or whatever you have to do, if you're working, if you're mandatory, like one of those kinds of people like my husband and my sister are, which is life-sustaining workplace, if you would keep these in your car, at your desk, whatever, if you don't have hand sanitizer, you just break one of these bad boys open and you just rub them all over your hands because it's pure alcohol. This is what they use to draw your blood. They clean that spot so nothing can get in. So they'll do the same thing for your hands. If you can't find hand sanitizer, you can't find gloves. If you can find these bad boys, which you get 100 packs for $1, this is a great deal to keep wherever you need them. And then to make our masks, we also needed some, these are always in abundance at the Dollar Tree, but just some elastic bands from the DT. And to make our hand sanitizer, we needed these cute little travel bottles. These will make great bottles to make the hand sanitizer in. You get 3 for $1. So you'll be able to make 3 hand sanitizers. And you need, of course, alcohol. Alcohol is the main ingredient, if you will, in hand sanitizer, because alcohol kills the germs. That's why these little wipes, they are fantastic in a pinch. If you cannot make hand sanitizer, if you can find these, buy them. Put them in your glove box. Put them in your purse. Guys, put a couple in your wallet. And when you come out of places, you touch things, you deal with things, you just rub those wipes all over your hands. It's the same thing. So I was really excited to see these. And then, of course, all essential. You don't want to stink through the pandemic, so I needed some deodorant. So that is what I feel is a very successful pandemic kind of haul from the Dollar Tree, where I'm so happy that we found my husband gloves to put in his truck, and even some Clorox wipes that say right on it, they kill the coronavirus. So I feel so much better. We're going to mix him up some hand sanitizer too as well. And we're going to make a homemade mask, because we have gone everywhere you can think of to find masks and we can't find them anywhere. So I'm just going to make my own. So stay tuned as we set up to make hand sanitizer and a homemade mask if you need them in a pinch. Okay, guys, so, of course, you're going to need your 3 travel pack bottles, 3 for $1. You're going to need alcohol, 50% alcohol. These 2 things came from the Dollar Tree. This stuff is a little hard to find right now. We did ask the DT if they had any of this, because we were going to buy some if they did. They did not. Now, I always have this stuff on hand. I am from the Jersey Shore, so sunburn is a very real thing. So as a young girl, I have learned to always have aloe vera on hand, because this stuff is fantastic when you get sunburned or insect bites. So, like, I always have a ton of this. Like, I even get the kind that's green and it has that, like, fruity smell and all that stuff. So, like, this is something I always buy. Always. So, I always have this in the house. So, this is the other ingredient. This really and truly, these are what you need to make hand sanitizer. And for us ladies who like things to smell good, that's why we go to Bath & Body Works and buy all the expensive hand sanitizers, right, from Bath & Body Works, because they have all these awesome scents. You can also scent your hand sanitizer with essential oils if you have them. Now, for my husband, I'm not going to put an essential oil in. It'll just be plain hand sanitizer. But for myself, I would probably put in lavender, and I probably would make one with the orange, the sweet orange. So if you even want a scent, you can even scent your hand sanitizer. It is so simple. So you're just going to open these. Now, the exact measurements are 2/3 cup of alcohol to 1/3 cup of aloe. Guys, I don't measure. I just eyeball. If this is the container, you want more rubbing alcohol than you do aloe. I just eyeball it, but if you want the exact, it's 2/3 alcohol, 2/3 cup alcohol to 1/3 cup of aloe. So, but I'm just, we're just gonna eyeball this. Okay, so we're gonna take our alcohol, and like I said, I'm eyeballing all of this, but I gave you the measurements. So we're gonna pour in our rubbing alcohol. If I want a full container, I'm just going to do a little more than half according to the container, because we want more alcohol than aloe. Then we're going to squeeze in our 100% aloe. If you can only find this in the green, use the green. Aloe's aloe. And we're going to squeeze this in. This will thicken this so that it's not just water running out over you. And then, just to show you guys, I'm going to mix mine with a little bit of a scent. And I think for this one, I'm going to use orange. My sweet orange essential oil. Just to give it a nice scent. And I just put a couple drops in. A couple drops. Oh, that smells so good. Okay. Okay, let me put my lids on everything, make sure it's not all leaking. You put your lid on very tight. That's what it looks like. And then we're going to shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake it for everything you're worth. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and continue to shake this. Shake this for a good 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, after shaking vigorously for at least a minute or so, this is what you have. And as you can tell, you can see all the bubbles, see how it's nice and thickened up. And then it smells. Always do it opposite of you, because for whatever reason, it sprays right in your face. And you can definitely smell the alcohol, but it smells good. Look. See, guys? It's nice and thick. It's not runny. Works good. Perfect hand sanitizer. That cost me $3 to make. Of course, without essential oils. If you're going to use essential oils, it's a little more. But if you're just using your rubbing alcohol, your aloe vera, and you're getting your little tubes from the DT, $3. $3. So that is how you make homemade hand sanitizer. I'm going to make up 2 more bottles of this unscented for my husband to take in his truck with the remaining 2 bottles. And like I said, guys, I'll put it out there one more time. It's 2/3 of a cup of rubbing alcohol and 1/3 cup of the aloe if you're doing exact measurements. For me, I just look at the container you're putting your stuff in, and what that basically just means is it's more alcohol to the aloe vera. That's how I do it. So that's that. And the next thing I'm going to show you real quick is how to make a simple face mask out of a bandana, and this video will be done, and hopefully it'll be helpful to you all. Okay, so you're going to take your bandanas that you picked up from the Dollar Tree. What we're going to do is we're going to fold them long ways, and then long ways one more time. Then we're going to take one end, fold it in, take the other one, fold it in, and where it's folded at its creases is where you're going to then add the, if I can find what I did with them, the elastic bands. So we're going to need 2 of those. 1, 2. So then we'll take one of our elastic bands, like so, and slip the bandana through where it was folded. Yep, okay. Take our other elastic band, slip this through, bring it to where it was folded. Okay, then we have this one down, this one over, and then this is the important part. You're going to tuck this piece into the pocket that you formed at the top of the bandana. See the pocket? You're going to tuck this piece in there, like so, until you have it all the way in. Okay, and then you have your pieces here. And see, it won't pull apart because they're tucked in to one another. And I'll show you what this looks like on. There's your ear pieces, there's the front of your bandana, and it won't pull apart because they're tucked in to one another. Okay, I had to take my earrings out for this. Don't recommend doing this with big hoop earrings in. You might lose an ear. So, but here we go. There we go. Look at that. Perfect fit. You have yourself a face mask. And because the Dollar Tree's bandanas are not super, super, super thick, when you wear them, you don't feel like you're going to pass out and die because you can't take a breath in. So, there you go. A full face mask with bandanas and elastics from the Dollar Tree. Literally cost you $2. And there you go. Your ears may look a little funny, but it works. It'll get you through a pinch. Okay, guys, that's it for me. You guys take care of yourselves. There's stuff out there that can help us get through this pandemic. You just have to be resourceful and just do your best at making and taking care of and doing what you can at home. And these are things that you can definitely do at home. So thanks so much for joining me today. I hope this video was resourceful. It helped you. There's no reason to panic. I'm not panicking, but there is a time where you just need to play it smart. And why take chances when you don't have to? That's my personal philosophy on this. I'm not panicking. I'm not worried. I'm not scared. I just feel like if there's resources available to you, you should use them to keep yourself and your family safe. So that's what this video is about. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for some more as we are grounded to our shelter in place for another 30 days and see what kind of other content I can bring to you in this time. Until then, guys, I really hope everybody's safe and doing well. If you're not, my plea to you guys is if you need to talk, leave me comments down below. We'll have an open dialogue. So as always, guys, please feel free to leave comments down below, suggestions, questions. If you're not handling things well and you just need somebody to talk to, I will be there for you. I'd be more than happy to talk with you. If you're dealing with something, if you're sick, you have a family member who's sick, or you're just not coping well and you need prayer, I'd be more than happy to pray with you as well. So please reach out if you need to reach out. I will have a conversation with you. I can even direct you to have more of a open dialogue through Messenger, whatever the case may be. I will be here for you. Sometimes it's just important to reach out to let people know that they're not alone. And if they need somebody, I'll be here for you to talk, to pray, whatever the case may be. But if you just want to have a conversation or ask me a question or just say, hey, comment down below. Thanks again for joining me today. As always, take care of you. Take care of you. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I hope everyone is well. We love you. Take care, guys. As always, do what you love. Do it large. And I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.